Olá, pessoas do YouTube, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um episódio de Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Let's bora para o que provavelmente deve ser o final, ou o último, não, o último desafio, aí depois vem a Porta da Espada, então quase o final pelo jeito. Let's bora.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin, he was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
É a história de um cara bom que se fudeu primeiro. É a vida. Luz. Sempre algo fácil para explicar a mecânica. Depois vem o impossível. A máscara.
You want to see what the mask sees? No, she doesn't.
Ó, a ponte.
Don't look through it. The mask is here to watch you fail again. Don't fail. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter. It's nice. I like it here.
Qual a diferença?
Can we stay? Let's stay here. I like the way it's safe here. It's calm here. It's light here. It's nice.
Ah, ali passa. Tava quebrado.
The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened?
Nesse mundo nada tá quebrado.
It's fixed. Let's cross it. Dillian is in there. Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillian. You need Dillian.
Encontrar as runas.
He's waiting for you. He always said you would wait. He's close. He cares about you. You can feel he's close. He loves you. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. The gate. She can't. She can't. She will.
Agora eu passo pela azul aqui. Por aqui não tem portão.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through before he disappears. Dillian, don't lose him. He's slipped away too many times. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
Ele tá no mundo escuro, obscuro.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white.
darkness and light, narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further, to peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Birds, serpents, poison, sickness. The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Balder. Eu enfrento Balder. Opa.
Dillian saved her.
Garoto.
You owe your life to
Opa,
Dillian.
moleque.
You owe everything to him. He saved you. He saved you. He loves you. You owe him his Senua. You've got it.
Why isn't he here?
You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up
Not
there.
in this world.
No, not in this world. You can't.
Pera aí. Mas como eu vou entrar aqui? Se no mundo azul tá tudo fechado. Ah, abriu aquela porta da frente. Então tem que voltar pelo mundo azul.
You have blood on your hands.
You are guilty.
Muito bom isso.
Was it worth it?
Ué? Não?
She should have listened. Why didn't she listen to her? She thought she could defy him.
Why didn't she listen to her father? Agora eu preciso do mundo azul. O mundo azul tá quebrado, não tem trava. Aí eu consigo passar. Nossa, que saco. Podia trazer uma máscara dessa pra ficar trocando. E ficar voltando. Aquela é a árvore onde tá a espada de Sigmund. Ué, continua fechado?
Nobody will love her.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the thing she loves. She destroys the thing she loves.
Aqui tá aberto. Nossa, totalmente diferente.
Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there.
He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way. There is a way up there. She can do this. You're nearly there. She find the way. He didn't know. He was kind.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young."
O visco.
Oh dear.
Que visco? A única coisa que podia matar o Balder era o visco. E o Loki foi lá e matou.
Years had passed since she left her father.
Do you know?
She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian.
To be dead. How does that make you feel?
She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. She was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillian. Her future.
You have no time for this. Speed up.
Two realities tearing at her soul.
Part of their game. They've set your trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? Your girls are laughing at you.
Mas se eu olhar pelo sol, eu posso voltar aqui. Ah, aqui tem um negócio.
Letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? You saw that she was strong.
Opa, o Z tá por aqui. Olha. Ah, esse é um S, né? Esse é um Z. Ah, mas eu preciso de um S. Ou ao contrário.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Eu já sei onde tá. Uau. Só pra eu descer aqui e lá. Z tá por aqui. Ah, o que ela tá olhando? Não entendi. Trancada. O Z não era naquela porta iluminada lá? Ah, tá. Agora que eu abri aqui, eu venho por fora com a máscara azul e consigo ir lá porque aquela porta tá descadeada. Aí eu consigo ir fora. Mas pra eu enxergar esse Z tem que estar com luz?
him with your love because he believed in you.
Ah, agora eu posso vir por aqui. Uso a máscara da luz para ver a sombra. E não tem porta aqui. Aqui tem porta.
He's the reason she's alive at all.
Yes.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
Você vê runas por todos os lados, o que é isso? Eu também me pergunto. Vamos ver a história de Baldur.
You see runes everywhere.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Baldur. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Baldur's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies.
Teve infarto.
She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Ué, como não aceitou a morte? Fizeram o quê?
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way you felt?
Essa é a porta que eu tenho que ir. Opa! Flecha pra cima, só pode ser algo em cima, né?
Because Dillian believed in you.
Tá tremendo o controle. Ah, porque eu tô perto da máscara. Não!
What does it feel like to be in love? What if they're all about wasting your time just delaying?
Agora eu preciso atravessar com isso aqui.
What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she's special. Waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time.
What if the gods are just playing? What if the gods are laughing at her?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
Be the first time.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly,
Do it.
the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Go to him. Go to him.
That's it.
Quicker.
Opa! Cara, eu mesmo que equilibro ela.
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. You've lost him to the... Just come to the water. He's drowned.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
Me parece uma
I
pessoa
left for the wilds to protect you from my
cotidiano.
darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember,
Eu fui tentar me curar de alguma coisa do que eu tinha, porque eu achei que ele queria que eu fosse normal, mas ele só gostava de mim do jeito que eu era. Profundo isso, bonito. Bonito, formoso, elegante. É isso, guys. Foi um bom desafio, não foi difícil. A gente se vê no próximo. Falou.